Alrighty on. So obviously, as you guys know, we have a lot of things coming out throughout this year, 2025. And one of the things that are coming up very soon that I think a lot of people, or at least from what I've seen, a decent amount of people are going to actually be excited for is the Evangelion collab, right? But a lot of people at the same time are really not happy about that collab. And more are happy about another collab that we know is happening, which is what I'm going to be talking about, right? Everything we know about the Stellar Blade collab. Now, the only reason why I know things are going to be happening in Nikke with that collab is because I played the game, right? I think the only people who would actually know what's going to be coming into Nikke, what most likely will be coming into Nikke, are the people who played Stellar Blade. And obviously, I am one of the people who played it. I played it on stream. I actually did a whole live stream, IRL live stream, going to buy the game. So yeah, I'm going to share just a little bit of my information since I did play the game, and I'm gonna let you guys know if there are a little bit spoilers here and there. I do apologize in advance, right? It's more so just like the criteria of the game, and then just comparing it to what characters we're gonna get, what type of characters we're gonna get, comparing it to other collabs, and you know, all that stuff. So if you don't already know, and also if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe. Let's try to get like 10 subscribers off this video. Let's try to get 50 likes off this video. Let's see if you guys can do it. But the thing about the Evangelion, not even, I'm probably gonna mess up and say Evangelion a lot because I'm thinking of Eve, but the Stellar Blade collab. The thing about the Stellar Blade collab is, if I had to compare it to a collab we had in this game, it's very, the whole Stellar Blade game is very similar to Nier, right? I'm not saying we're gonna get another 2B, but yeah, it's very similar to Nier. The whole type of game, how it works, all this stuff is very similar to Nier. Heck, it's so similar to Nier that they actually got a Nier DLC, right? Recently, Stellar Blade did get a Nier DLC because it just worked perfectly, right? Everybody knew that if there were going to get a collab, if it was not with Nikke, it would be with Nier. We all knew that was going to happen. So Stellar Blade is coming, right? And Eve is a character equivalent to Nier. If you don't know who Eve is actually the main character of Stellar Blade, right? This is a character that a lot of people are waiting for. Very cool character, very fan favorite character. Now, if she was to drop in the game, she would easily be an attacker. She's not going to be a supporter. She's not going to be a defender. She will only be an attacker, right? There's no other class for her. I think when it comes to a lot of these other collab characters, like, sure, they could probably find something around them. When it comes to Eve, she is nothing but a DPS, right? So she is going to be an attacker 100%, and she is guaranteed going to be one of the SSRs in the game, right? Now, the thing is, I don't know, especially with the recent collab, the Evangelion collab, they ended up doing 3 SSRs, and obviously I don't know if that was just for them to see if players would be upset or not, but I didn't really see many complaints about the 3 SSRs after the banners came about. Like, when they announced 3 SSR banners were coming out, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of players were mad because they was like, oh my god, scummy practices, da. But then when they made all 3 characters very good, I didn't see anybody complain from that point after. So I don't know if they're going to do 3 SSRs and then an SR, or if they're just going to do 2 SSRs and an SR. But if they were to do another SSR, I don't know if it's going to be, let's say it is 2 SSRs, right? I think one is guaranteed going to be Eve, and then as much as I want to say the second one would be Lily, I think it would be Tachi. I forgot how her name was actually pronounced. I think it was Tach or Tachi. I think it would be her, right? This is like the only other character that really could make it into the game as a valuable SSR. Like, I don't think she would be an SR at all. She cannot be an SR. Lily is the only character here that screams SR because she does nothing but support anyways, right? They could make her SSR, but she would just be an SSR supporter. Hence why I think she would easily be the SR. I don't see her being an SSR when she has, like, she does nothing at all. She does literally nothing at all. And the reason why I say that is because, again, going back to the Evangelion collab that happened, Misato was an SR character who does nothing besides commands the people in the actual show, right? But they gave her an SR. I don't see a difference from what she's doing in her show and what Lily is doing. Well, Lily is not like a commander or anything, but I don't see the difference in terms of like her usefulness in the show and in the game, and then obviously Lily's, you know, her usefulness in the game of Stellar Blade, and then in the game of Nikke. I feel like she would easily be the SR, and then Tachi, I forgot how her name was actually pronounced. She would easily be the other SSR, right? And I'm not gonna spoil anything after that point because there is another thing about her, but I don't think that needs to be mentioned. It has no relevancy. I don't feel like they're going to make anything out of it past her just being an SSR, but I think it would be SSR Eve, SSR Tachi, or Tak. I think her name was Taki, actually. That's what it was. It was Taki. That was her name, right? It was like, I remember it was like the same as the chips, but it was just spelled different. Taki was her name, right? And then SR Lily. That's what I think will actually happen indeed, right? But my thing is, right, if they, let's say they do it like that, right, what other things are they going to bring into the game, right? Skins, we probably know Eve is going to get a gacha costume skin, sure, we know about that. In terms of fights, what are they going to do? Because my thing is, there's a lot of bosses in Stellar Blade, right? There's a lot of bosses. Now, I don't know if they would do the first ever boss you have to fight, or if they would do the boss that I think a lot of people are expecting them to do, which is Raven, right? I think there was I made a video about this a while ago, but there was like a little interview or something that I guess confirmed that it would be Taki, Lily, Eve, and then Raven as well somehow would be a playable character. I don't think that's like true anymore. I don't think they're gonna stick through with that for our characters. It could work out because then that goes back to the last collab having 3 SSRs and 1 SR, but I don't think they would ever make Raven, which is one of the final bosses, right? I'm just gonna put it like that for people who haven't played the game and want to play it. Because if you guys don't know, Stellar Blade is coming on PC, right? A lot of people couldn't play Stellar Blade before because it was a PS5 exclusive game. Stellar Blade is coming on PC this year. So there is that, but Raven was one of like the bosses, or one of the final bosses, right? So I don't know if they were actually going to make that a playable character. Sure, it could be a solo raid, but then again, I feel like they wouldn't want the final boss of the collab or of the game to be like a boss in the game. I could easily see the first boss being a character or a boss in solo raid. I actually would love to see the gorilla baby, right? I don't know the name. I think it was called like, let me pull it up. I have to just put it up like this. Hold on. Stellar Blade gorilla baby. I don't remember the name. Okay, wait, I need to pull it up. Gigas, that's what it was called. Gigas was the boss I was talking about, right? This is a gorilla baby boss, right? It just has the body of a gorilla but the face of a baby, right? I want this to be a solo raid boss just because I see it being so cool. I love Stellar Blade so much. If you guys don't know, like, I love Stellar Blade so much. I am going to actually get it on PC and play again through. I didn't actually beat the game. I got to like one of the final few bosses. I just didn't end up beating the game because obviously when I was playing Stellar Blade, I was using my friend's PlayStation. And it was just a hassle to always bring the PlayStation back to the house, then bring it back to my house. And then I could go to his house and play, and I did do that for a bit, but it was a hassle to just go from my house being busy every day and then go to, you know, my friend's house to play the game. It was a bit difficult. So there is that, right? But I will be playing it all over again, maybe on stream too, I don't know. But when it comes back out, or maybe on my second channel, on my Kami Z channel, I might play Stellar Blade over there again, fully from the beginning to the end, and let you guys know how that is. But yeah, to stay back on track, we're probably going to have Eve as an SSR, Taki as another SSR, Lily as an SR, and then probably the first or the last boss, or one of those first few bosses, as the solo raid boss, right? And that's all I can really give you, right? Obviously, Eve would be an attacker. Taki would probably be an attacker as well, because she's kind of similar to A2, in my opinion. If we're comparing it to that, she's kind of similar to A2, but I could easily see her being like a defender DPS, right? She would also be a DPS. Yeah, she would probably be defender. If I'm thinking about it and thinking about the other part of her that I haven't talked about, she would probably be a defender. Yeah, she'd probably be a defender, and then Lily would be a supporter. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys are summoning for Eve, Taki, or if Lily is an SSR, sure. let me know what you guys are most excited for my Stellar Blade fans. But for now, it's your boy Zxous. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.